guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm jumping in with another episode, a long requested another episode of my psychic development series, so improving your psychic ability. And I've said before that I believe that psychic ability is actually just a natural ability. There are many instances in nature where plants, animals, and so forth have an intuitive ability about them in order to procure the advancement of their species and the stability of their species, and keep from basically getting hunted and killed. So it's for their survival, and I believe that our psychic abilities, our intuitive abilities are just that as well, and not just the survival in the sense as I think that maybe there's a predator coming, but also opening us to other realms, which I also think are natural as well, as us being bodies that are holding spirit within them. So that's just like my little ditty on that. So what I like to do with these psychic development videos is I do a little exercise, and then I have you guys comment below your impressions, whether, I don't know, you saw something out the window and it kind of caught your eye, like there were some birds doing some odd things and it was a little different, so you wrote it down, or all of a sudden a song popped into your head, or all of a sudden you got a sick feeling to your stomach, or whatever it may be. I tell people, don't discount anything, especially when you're just practicing or just beginning or just starting out. So write it all down. Even other people who maybe have been doing this much longer, have been tapping into their intuition, their psychic ability, whatever you want to call it, for a really long time, really giving it a lot of focus and conscious thought. Even they, write stuff down, and sometimes, need validation. And this is more of a validation type thing, which I think helps to boost your confidence so that you continue to trust yourself, trust your heart, trust your instinct. All of your comments that you put down here, I make a second video, and in that second video, I address each and every comment. Once the video's been made, if people still comment on this video, I, of course, always get back to them because I want people to get that feedback. As a teacher, I think it's important. In my classroom, I like to give my students feedback, otherwise they're a little lost, like, did I, they when it comes to confidence, I'm all about building their confidence. You're probably wondering why I got little Simba here today, which he has actually a really nice fuzzy tummy. We're actually going to get to Floppy Horse in just a second, but this is like a little hint to a collab video that I have coming. It's going to be posting this Saturday, so just just a little hint about that. And also kind of goes with a course that I'm teaching with Wasima from Wasi Magic and Steph from Journal de Femme Moderne Spiritual Steph. So the three of us are teaching a connection to the Cat's Realm course, and if you're interested, I'll put that link down below as well. So it's a 4-week-long course. Wasima had the first couple of weeks. My friend Steph's going to have the next week, and then I will have the final week. So I'm going to be bringing in the rear with lots of questions, journal prompts, meditations, a lot of good stuff. So I'm just like all catified. And that would be the sound of my Puma and my Panther racing around the house in the background. For today's psychic development series, I have brought Floppy Horse. So this is Mr. Floppy Horse. I have a few other like horses that it's the same stuffed animal, but I give them all different names. Like there's FH2, there's Flinny Horse, there's Giuseppe. I gave one to one of my best friends, and she calls him Petey, and he travels with her wherever she goes, and she's big time opera singer right now. She's over in New York because she's singing at the Met, and so yeah, Petey Horse is with her, and this time I think she even bought him like a little bed to put in her hotel rooms with her. What I want to do is, first I want to talk about stuffed animals. So just like people talk about stuffed animals as not just being like a toy, but sometimes when we really attach ourselves to a certain stuffed animal, I tend to think that it absorbs some of our energy, and it absorbs the energy of the environment, just like other things. Like, why wouldn't it? Stones, crystals, our magical tools, our books, a lot of our things and our stuff tends to be absorbed with our energy and the energy of our environments. I think that's also why people like to hold on to the things of those who have passed over, who meant a lot to them, grandparents, brothers, sisters, moms and dads, aunts and uncles. Sometimes when we're really, really close to that person or that animal, we tend to hold on to things of theirs because we feel it still has a little piece of them, a little piece of their vibration. And so same thing with stuffed animals. When we're really attached to a certain toy or a certain thing, I think that it really connects with our energy. So Floppy Horse has seen many a things. And so I thought it would be fun to just try with a stuffed animal, because this could also be replicated, at your home, because you've got to have stuffed animals lying around somewhere, whether they belong to you, they belong to someone else, which also would be really good exercise to try, or they belong to your children, or your children's children. For this one, I think this is a good video, because then I can give you some validation on the things that you're seeing or feeling or experiencing, or the music that you're hearing in your head, or you hear a word, or an image all of a sudden pops into your third eye. Whatever it may be, jot it down, comment below, and then in my follow-up video, which I will post on Monday, which is in a few days, this being Friday, I'll post it on Monday, and I can give you feedback to all of your comments. So please don't hesitate. Don't feel like, oh, what if I get it wrong? There is no right or wrong. Everybody's gonna feel and experience things differently. So you put down however you're experiencing things, and if it's not exactly like everybody else, you know what? We're not all exactly the same. So we're gonna experience things the same. We have different backgrounds, different personalities. We have, some of us are male, some of us are female, some of us, we all identify differently. It's just, we can't all have the exact same, perception. So please comment down below. So what I'm gonna do for the next about minute or two is I'm just gonna have the camera focused on Floppy Horse, and you just focus on this stuffed animal and see what's coming off of this animal, what energy is coming off of this stuffed animal. I did a very similar exercise with Loki, my panther, my black cat, and it was very interesting, the varied responses that I got, which all of them connected with him. All the responses weren't exactly the same, but they all were in relation to Loki, which was really interesting. So I'm gonna do it with a stuffed animal this time, and let's see how you guys do. So, all right, let's do this. All right, so that's it for me, spiritual homies. I hope that you were able to get some good stuff off of Floppy Horse here. I try to rotate him, I don't know, like a rotisserie chicken. I don't know, was there a better side for Floppy Horse, But yeah, so like I said, everything around us, our environments, our homes, even cities, sometimes whole cities, states, countries, the world's vibrating with energy. And then, of course, we can get into ley lines, but that's something for a whole different video. So for right now, we're just focusing on the energy being emanated from the objects around us, and one of them being our stuffed animals. So, or really anything, but you know, we're going with stuffed animals for this video. So hopefully you put your comments of your impressions down below. Again, don't feel like you're nervous or there's right or wrong, or, you know, it's just everybody experiences things differently. And then of course you're gonna get that feedback from me, that personal feedback. So don't hesitate, put those comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading for me, head over to www.kittensweetsandtarot.com. And I'll catch you guys on Monday with the response video. All right? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.